Welcome to our explainer. Okay, today we are unpacking exactly how NCA Real Estate helps ambitious agents build scalable, highly profitable businesses and do it completely without that classic industry burnout. The right brokerage doesn't just hold your license, it really should act as your entire business engine. So let's dive in and look at how NCA engineers an environment that's built purely for growth.
Being a real estate agent today usually boils down to one of two distinct realities. It's either a stressful, wildly inconsistent grind that leads straight to burnout, or, with the right systems, it becomes incredibly structured and profitable. And the biggest difference between those two realities? It's simply the environment you choose to operate in.
So here's our roadmap for today. We're going to start with the real estate challenge, see how NCA is built for producing agents, break down mentorship and compensation, look at their systems and tools, and finally, explore the 100 Keys movement.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, the real estate challenge.
Think about what happens when you operate entirely alone. You're the admin, you're the marketing department, and you're the sales team. It's basically pure operational chaos. But step into the NCA model, and that shifts entirely. You suddenly rely on structured systems and dedicated administrative support, which allows you to finally stop playing catch-up. You get to focus on what actually makes you money, closing deals.
Moving right along to Section 2, built for producing agents.
Now, NCA grounds its philosophy in reality by really customizing its environment. If you're a newer agent, they've got intentional training programs to build your confidence right out of the gate. But what if you're a seasoned, high-producing agent? Well, you get access to a high-end boardroom that provides the immediate infrastructure you need for those top-tier client presentations.
Of course, you don't have to know absolutely everything on day one. Nobody does. But NCA is definitely looking for a few core traits from you. Drive, a knack for problem solving, and honestly, most importantly, resilience. Success leaves clues, doesn't it? It requires adaptability and a willingness to follow proven systems. If you bring the persistence, NCA absolutely provides the blueprint.
Okay, let's talk numbers and growth in Section 3, mentorship and compensation.
For newer agents, this is where theory actually becomes practice. NCA has this incredible hands-on mentorship program where you literally earn while you learn. You aren't just sitting in a room watching training videos, you're actively shadowing seasoned mentors on real buyer consultations and listing presentations. It's practical, real-world experience designed to make you fiercely independent after your first 4 transactions.
Now, we love radical transparency around here, and this structure is the ultimate draw for growth-focused producers. You move from a starting 60-40 split up to a massive 90-10 split simply by hitting predictable transaction milestones. A lot of agents obsess over starting splits, but the real question you should ask is, how fast can I scale my income? With built-in lead conversion training, NCA aggressively pushes you toward that 10 transaction top-tier split.
And getting started, it requires just a $185 one-time startup fee. That's it. That equips you with the absolute essentials: your name badge, business cards, company apparel. It's a remarkably low barrier to entry for professionals who know that investing in infrastructure is step 1 of massive growth.
Next up, Section 4, systems, tools, and support.
Okay, this daily schedule, it is a total game changer because it completely removes the chaos. So many agents burn out simply because they have zero structure. But by relentlessly time-blocking your lead generation in the morning and saving your appointments for the afternoon, your results become mathematically predictable. And crucially, it builds a business that serves you, protecting your family time after 6 p.m., rather than you serving your business.
For the tech-savvy agent, this is kind of the holy grail. Attempting to build this tech stack independently would cost an absolute fortune. But for a maximum of $150 a month, NCA provides a fully integrated CRM, the latest AI technology, custom websites, and digital marketing templates that are ready to deploy on day one. You aren't wasting hours trying to piece software together. The whole infrastructure is pre-built. And that infrastructure isn't just digital. It extends to your physical footprint, too. Getting access to a premium office space right in Buckhead, Atlanta immediately elevates your personal brand. You get collaborative meeting spaces to brainstorm with your team and fully equipped conference rooms to close those high-value deals in a deeply professional setting.
Finally, let's wrap things up with Section 5, the 100 Keys movement. Because tools really only matter if they are guided by a strong vision. CEO Natalie Cousins launched the 100 Keys movement not just to put bodies in desks, but to intentionally empower 100 driven professionals to build real legacy wealth. Built on her actual real-world experience in construction, coaching, and sales, this overarching mission ensures that no ambitious agent is ever left behind.
So as we wrap up this explainer, you really have to look closely at your current setup. Are you ready to stop grinding away all by yourself and step into an environment that is intentionally built for your success? Because predictable income and 90-10 splits, those rarely happen by accident. They happen through intentional alignment and actionable consistency.
If the answer is yes, NCA invites you to review your agreement, scan their QR code, and immediately plug into a system designed to scale your career. But before you do, ask yourself one final question. If your current brokerage literally vanished tomorrow, would you just lose your license or would you lose your entire business engine? The difference is exactly what NCA is offering. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and here's to structuring your ultimate real estate success.